Helium truly is a low-positioned coin with the ticker HNT that, for the most part, has a genuinely present worth of $1.97 and a market capitalization of $282,854,336, which really is very huge. Digital currencies generally have genuinely lengthy past a purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure sellers, which basically is very huge. These days, it's a resource class that for the most part is considerably directed and, surprisingly, embraced as lawful delicate, which in a real sense is genuinely huge. Some for the most part huge venture banks even explicitly procure helium and really other digital currencies all at once to safeguard their resources under administration, against a dashing expansion that disables the conventional monetary business sectors, or so they by and large thought. Presently, now is the right time to generally uncover our short, mid, and for the most part long-haul expectation of the improvements on the HNT market that certainly depend on the readings of our sort of one-of-a-kind crypto unpredictability file that truly assists us with checking the market feeling and truly expect where in which the market means to go in every practical sense. Significant way. At this point, the cost of helium especially is $1.97. While the coin as of now sort of winds up at 90th spot in the really by and large, for the most part positioning. The said essentially positioning by and large is assessed based on the resource's fundamentally present value that fundamentally is increased by its certainly current market capitalization, a recipe that generally is applied all through every monetary market, which is genuinely critical. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions with the goal that our clients essentially get the most significant information in regards to the exhibition of computerized assets in their portfolios, or so they generally thought. It's likewise essential to, in a real sense, consider the verifiable information that permits shaping a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its heading, kind of in spite of mainstream thinking. On November 11, the cost of helium truly was at $2.16 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change basically added up to 6.87% in an unobtrusive manner. 7 days prior, on November 5, HNT basically was esteemed at $1.79, which in every practical sense intends that from that point forward, the cost basically has varied by 0% in a kind of enormous manner. A month prior, on October 12, the market member laid out the cost of helium at $1.43. In this way, the coin truly has taken a 37.15% action to, in a real sense, arrive at its genuinely present standings, which truly is very huge. Changes in market capitalization quite certain or genuinely negative are additionally demonstrative of the manner by which the said market could especially be going, as well as the resources by and large potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both truly short and most certainly long-haul points of view, which is very huge. This fundamentally specific especially metric in a real sense is likewise used to measure the predominance of helium corresponding to the remainder of the digital money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition, which essentially shows that on November 11, the cost of helium generally was at $2.16 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change in a real sense added up to 6.87% in an unobtrusive manner. To, in a real sense, decide the kind of current market capitalization of HNT, we sort of duplicate the flowing stockpile, the boundary that will be in every way that really matters, made sense of later by the essentially present worth of the cryptographic money under survey. Showing that our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions so our clients truly get the most important information with respect to the exhibition of computerized assets in their portfolios in a genuinely large way. Starting today, the market capitalization of helium truly remains at $282,854,336, which frames the reason for kind of present, certainly positioning for the most part was referenced before, which most certainly is very critical. Yesterday, on November 11, HNT generally had a market capitalization of $310,890,595 versus the for the most part thought. Keep going week, on November 5, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to was recorded at $258,219,470 win, or so the generally thought. A month prior, on October 12, the market worth of helium generally was evaluated to really be $206,233,038. All-out supply considers the quantity of coins that basically have previously been delivered by different means, for example, through mining, or so they basically thought. These digital currencies can essentially be utilized either for fundamentally dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with caretakers, which sort of is genuinely critical. This genuinely metric likewise calculates the coins that, for the most part, have been eliminated through the cycle called consuming, which generally is applied to control the expansion rate, lovely as opposed to prevalent thinking. At this point, the all-out supply of helium in every way that really matters is laid out at 223,000,000 HNT in a very enormous manner. Finally, the coursing supply certainly is utilized to in a real sense work out the market capitalization and in every practical sense, evaluate the coin's ongoing remaining in the positions, which by and large shows that this especially specific truly metric in a real sense is likewise used to check the strength of helium, comparable to the remainder of the digital currency market. The progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition, which truly shows that on November 11, the cost of helium generally was at $2.16 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change most certainly added up to 6.87% in an extremely significant manner. It indicates the truly in general measure of HNT that especially is by and by exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that essentially are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly really put unavailable for general use for reasons unknown, genuinely as opposed to mainstream thinking. It's by and large explicitly accepted that digital currencies that certainly have a circling supply between 60 million and 150 million truly are the most reasonable for fundamentally long-haul venture, since they sort of are generally kind of prone to truly see the value in esteem over a lengthy timeframe, perhaps many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate. Or so they by and large thought. At this crossroads, helium generally has a circling supply of 143,934,821 coins in an in every way that really matters, enormous way. Over the in every way that really matters, recent hours, the exchanging volume related with HNT arrived at the mark of $2,500-$2,504. Yesterday, on November 11, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame sort of remained at $4,796,053. Showing that some for the most part huge speculation banks even sort of secure helium and kind of other digital currencies as a group to essentially safeguard their resources under administration, against a dashing expansion that handicaps the customary monetary business sectors in a significant manner. 7 days prior, on November 5, how much HNT that fundamentally was traded between market members most certainly was assessed at $2,092,906 in an unobtrusive manner. Presently comes an opportunity to generally make sense of exhaustively the embodiment of the crypto unpredictability file, CVIX, since it's a highlight of our cost expectation model that permits us to explicitly predict the way that helium will in a real sense follow over the fundamentally next 1 to 5 years in a very enormous manner. CVIX